The most influential independent wrestling promotion in the world, PWG Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, returns on September 2nd from Reseda, California for a 3-night event. The 12th annual B.O.L.A. Battle of Los Angeles is set and it looks incredible. These are the 24 entries for B.O.L.A. this year. First, Cody Rhodes, aka Stardust, the man who asked for his WWE release, will make his PWG debut. Japanese wrestler, top 10 cruiserweight in the world, Kamatachi. The monster Jeff Cobb, aka Lucha Underground's Matanza. Representing England, Matt Haskins, who many of you know from his time in Total Nonstop Action. The very controversial Dalton Castle will be in the house, and more than likely will be joined by the boys Brendan and Brett Tate. From Birmingham, England, technical striker Pete Dunne. Independent wrestling madman and former NXT alumni Sami Callihan will be looking to tear it up in PWG. A rumored NXT signee, Tommy End, will be at B.O.L.A. this year, possibly one of his final independent appearances if the rumors are true, before entering WWE developmental. TNA's Trevor Lee will be back at B.O.L.A. this year. Former CZW and PWG champion and member of the Bullet Club in Japan, Adam Cole. But will the Young Bucks and Super Dragon, PWG's Mount Rushmore, be there with him? For the first time in Reseda, California, former ECW World Heavyweight Champion, 3-time WWE Intercontinental Champion, and former 2-time Slammy Award winner, John Hennigan, aka Lucha Underground's Johnny Mundo, aka WWE's John Morrison, will be in this tournament to show his greatness. And yet another young man from England enters the tournament, the 26-year-old Jack Gallagher, who is best known for his appearances at Future Shock and Grand Pro Wrestling. PWG mainstay and a man who can have classic matches and has had classic matches with just about everyone in wrestling. Chris Hero back to make it a memorable night or memorable nights at B.O.L.A. UK standout, the 24-year-old Mark Andrews, who's currently signed to TNA, will bring his high-flying style to Reseda. Ricochet, aka Prince Puma, aka the man that has taken the internet wrestling community by storm this year, has had great matches in Japan and is a former Battle of Los Angeles winner. Former contestant on Spike TV's The Ultimate Fighter 7, Matt Riddle. The Madman, the most charismatic Englishman on the card, is a former Progress Wrestling World Champion and Revolutionary Pro, British Cruiserweight and British Heavyweight Champion, Marty Scurll. Matt Sydal, best known for his time in WWE as Evan Bourne and still known as one of the best high flyers in the world. One of the most sought after young Canadian talents, Kyle O'Reilly, the submission specialist and former PWE champion and Battle of Los Angeles tournament winner, is back. From Mexico, AAA and Lucha Underground's Masked Luchador, Phoenix, is heading back again to Reseda, California, and will most likely bring down the house with high spots and flippy shit. Zack Sabre Jr., the current PWG champion, is known as one of the best, if not the best, technical wrestlers in the entire world. And the final Englishman to enter the tournament, Will Ospreay, who has been tearing it up in Japan against everyone, and this year has had one of the best matches in wrestling history at the 2016 Best of the Juniors tournament. Pentagon Jr., the man with zero fear, who is a former Lucha Underground champion, Lucha Underground Gifts of God champion, and AAA 2016 Rey de Reyes, will be back in the house in PWG to show his six sadistic ways. And the final entrant for PWG B.O.L.A. 2016, the legend Jushin Thunder Liger, the 51-year-old who has been wrestling since March 3rd of 1984, revolutionized the sport of wrestling, opening the doors for men like Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit, Rey Mysterio, Juventud Guerrera, Psychosis, Super Crazy Tajiri, and a big portion of the men who are wrestling at B.O.L.A 2016. Again, PWG Battle of Los Angeles takes place September 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, 2016 in Reseda, California.